Hey everybody, welcome to the weekly Wednesday live stream. And it is, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but it is massively thundering and lightning outside. So happy 4th of July for those of you out there that celebrate it. And I cannot believe it. It was a perfect day today, and then all of a sudden it no longer is. So if you hear like heavy booms and stuff like that during the live stream, it's only the hey Kershawn, it's only the horrible thunder outside. Of course, in Texas, and the only day that it has rained this summer is July 4th. So, what's up, fan made in America and Scott? Yeah, guys, it is insane. What's up, Walt Vanderwall? So I wanted to bring this live stream to you, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed that I do not get struck by lightning. So don't forget to thumb up the stream. Okay, so last night I came out with a brand new theory video. What's up, Glenn? It's so great to have you. Michael says happy 4th from Ireland. Well, thank you so much. Thank you, FanMade. Thank you, BRT. Thank you all. Happy 4th of July to you. Please give it a thumbs up and as a prayer that I won't get struck by lightning. So I just released a new theory video last night. My Billy Lord theory video, Woman or Witch. Excuse me. Hey, Hanako, how's it going? And so I just wanted to let you guys know that there's a new theory video out there. Also, my season 8 theory video is out there. Constance Langdon theory video, and even a Madison Montgomery theory video. So I'm going all out with all of these. I'm so sorry, it's been raining outside, and my hair is all stuck and stuck together now. My kids and I went down to go see the bouncy house that's at the end of the street. They wanted to go bounce on it, and then all of a sudden it just started to sprinkling. As on our way down there, and then it full blown like send Dorothy back to fucking Oz kind of storm came in. So we had to run all the way back, and it has literally been thundering and lightning ever since. So all right. Oh, thank you so much, Yannick DC. I love you more. Connor says, guys, they started filming, and they did, guys. I am so excited that they did start filming American Horror Story Season 8. And Glenn says that he is shocked that there's no set pics leaked yet, which it's only a matter of time, Somebody's probably just waiting to get the right picture, and then they'll do it. SS Retro Zone says, can we get a Cordelia theory? Absolutely. As I stated in my Season 8 theory video, I do believe that Cordelia is going to be back. Sarah Paulson's going to play different characters, but Cordelia will be one of the biggest ones, and she has to basically defend her coven and her reign as supreme. That is my theory. There is so many people out there that have so many great theories, such as Cordelia is going to take the coven to LA, specifically to the Hotel Cortez, to find out what happened to Queenie. Now, there's a lot of great fan theories out there, and that's actually the next video that's coming out, is the best fan theories. And then 7 Degrees of Sarah Paulson. That's my next fan theory video. And by the way, guys, if the fan theory videos, if they all get over 100 likes, I'll definitely make many more of them. And my patrons have the privilege of suggesting theory videos, and I will make them. So they don't actually suggest them. They tell me what they want made, and I make them. Someone climbed the Statue of Liberty, says Undercover News. Oh, really? I did not see that. Of course, as usual, it's a major holiday, so I'm kind of away from social media. This morning, it was so wonderful. Got up really early. I was going to take my kids to the 4th of July parade, but they were passed the fuck out. So I just kind of stayed up and had some donuts with some chocolate milk, and it was so, you know, great. And, it was so calm. I hung around my neighborhood, talked with my neighbors, and we were all getting so ready for the balloon fight. We have literally over 15,000 water balloons. And then all of a sudden, it is like Cordelia is pissed and throwing the weather around outside. So if you hear a big bunch of booms and all that stuff, don't worry. It is not the firecrackers. It is a horrible storm right now raging in Austin. So Sorry, I don't have my computer. I loaned it to my kids so that way they could watch and charge their cell phones. So you have to excuse the finger. It is No Tell Hotel. Hey, how's it going? I'm using it to scroll through the comments. Glenn asked, whatever happened to that picture of the injured person we saw on a stretcher that looked like Pepper that leaked last year? I think that was from the shooting from Colt whenever Allie did the shooting at Kyle's rally, his political rally. So I think that's where it leaked from. I could be wrong, but that is what I believe where it leaked from. Fan Made in America says, Mary, I have a theory that Billy Dean will play a new witch at an academy. I think Fan Made, I believe I saw it correctly down here. Fan Made meant Billy Lord. That Billy Lord will play a new witch at an academy, and a group of mean, bitchy witches will dare her to enter Murder House and sacrifice her there to resurrect a Dark Lord. Ooh, Fan Made in America. That's a great little theory. I like that. You know, or maybe to like appease, you know, give a soul to Papa Legba, you know? So yeah, I like that idea. That's really great. See, you guys have some really fucking great theories. So if you want me to include your theories in the fan video, I'm probably going to do it in a two-parter. I'm going to do a video, and if you want yours included, please put your theory into the comments, please. So let's see. And again, all the big booms and stuff are the thunder and the lightning. So my kids are so sweet. They were singing that song by Imagination Dragons. So they're so cute. Hey, Jesus, it's so great to have you. SS Retro Zone says, didn't Meadow shoot them? And it was cut from the TV. Oh, thank you. Yes, SS Retro Zone. That is right. Meadow was the one who shot, who went crazy and shot the people. Allie was the one who took the gun from her and like stopped it. So you are completely right. Thank you for helping me refresh, darling. Yes, but Meadow was the one who did the shooting. So Elizabeth says, did you see the new teaser? And that's because there isn't one. Elizabeth, American Horror Story, Brazil is doing an amazing job right now of making fan-made teasers and trailers. She says, no, not that one. There's so many fan-made ones. As I can tell you, there is definitely not an original one that has been leaked yet from American Horror Story. So I don't know where you saw it, but it is not on their social media, and it would be on their social media if it had actually leaked. So anyway, I am so hoping that we will get some teasers soon. What I'm expecting is at the end of this month, beginning of August, especially since they just started filming this season. What's up, Sean? It's so great to have you. So my hope is that we are... I'm so sorry, I left my water somewhere. Yeah, right behind me. I think that we're definitely going to be getting some news, and I'm hoping that, like you guys say, that TMZ is already trying to sneak into the set to get pictures. Because what happened for Roanoke for season 6, I apologize, I needed some water. The security guard who was working security for season 6 of Roanoke took a photo with his cell phone camera, and he sold it to TMZ. So if AHS Leak doesn't have it, and if it's not on American Horror Story social media, I would not believe it, because I sadly fell for it. American Horror Story Brazil made a really great Coven teaser, and I even fell for it because the teaser was licensed to 20th Century Fox, which if you dig deeper, it wasn't technically licensed. So I did fall for it, sadly, even made a video reacting to it. So only my patrons, though, have access to that video. So Yeah, it's been privated. Didn't want to take it down because even though it is a mistake, it was still pretty funny. So, okay, so SS Retro Zone says that Jamie Brewer is whispered to return. I would love to see her back. Mr. Marshmallow, it's so great to see you. He says Croatoan is still my safe word. I know, right? Uncover the News says witches versus vampires taking place after the last episode of Hotel. They said earlier season 8 would be taking place in the future. Maybe Billy tells the witches. Hang on, I'm sure they're doing redo it. Leslie and Billy started filming yesterday. Yes, they did. Am I the only one still theorizing about the picture? Connor, I agree. I think that's Jamie Brewer in the picture and that they just don't want it noted that she has returned yet. Glenn says, I'm calling it that season 8 has a bigger connection to Roanoke than Murder House. Thank you so much, BRT, for putting my patron link in there. Paul asks, what picture? Okay, so there was a picture of the cast that was posted, and there is hearts right there where a cast member has actually been cut out. So we all don't know who this cast member is. I guess they'll reveal it to us later. So Billy Lord has definitely started filming. What's up, Pointless Channel? It's so great to have you here. It's so great to have you back, I should say. It's been a while since we've talked. So yeah, there's just so much going around. And guys, don't forget that if you are enjoying the channel, please thumb it up. And if the theory videos continue to get the thumbs up, then I will definitely make more. And I should ask you guys right now, I have a poll going in the Freaks of AHS where I have found a couple of instances proving, or an example of, say, of Constance Langdon demonstrating a witchy power. So there's a poll there of how many examples do I need to find of her acting like a witch? Do I need to pull together to have you guys believe that she is one? And I think the consensus is between 3 and 4. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments of how many examples you think I need to find of Constance demonstrating a witchy power in order to convince you that she was a witch. I've come up with, I've really thought about this theory too, because I would understand why she hasn't demonstrated her powers and things such as that. So I'm already going to make a theory video about it. I just am curious, since we're rewatching Murder House this week in the group, the Freaks of AHS, I'm finding all of these examples. So, hey, Tony, it's so great to have you. So I'm just curious about what you guys think of it. So please let me know. Nothing like one of these streams to help my depression. Oh, Killian, I'm so glad you're here. And we definitely don't want you depressed at all. We want you here and happy. Let me tell you something. The Mother Nature is hella pissed right now because she is giving us her wrath outside. So I hope that this stream can last without internet being cut out and without the electricity dying. And don't forget, guys, of course, if you're liking this stream, please thumb it up. Connor says, I think that Billy's a witch, but she wanted to become a superstar. Oh, Constance is a witch, but she wanted to become a superstar, so she started hiding her powers and then forgot about them. Fan Made in America says, Mary, honestly, I want to see you appear in AHS. I know, me too. Oh my God, I would just die if Ryan called me up for that. And you know, guys, even if he asked me to keep that shit a secret, you know I would never be able to keep that stuff a secret from you. So I wouldn't be like Trixie Mantle and be able to hide that, you know, from my followers. So Shelby Miller says, Billy has to be playing a witch. It just makes sense to me. Absolutely. Same thing with me. It just makes sense that that's what she would be doing. And Ryan, petition to get Mary in AHS 8. Connor, number 1, they've already written the season. Number 2, we did do a petition and a lot of people signed it and I haven't had a chance to deliver it to FX, but Ryan Murphy has noticed me and I am still working on it. So I swear I'm not going to give up. Cynthia asked, will the Voodoo Witch be back? And then you're asking about Queenie. Okay, so here's my thoughts on this, guys, about Queenie and the Hotel Cortez, is that won't happen. Number 1, because Queenie's dead, sadly. Number 2, because American Horror Story has to register filming for certain locations. So if they wanted to register and film at the murder house, they would have to make a public filing for a permit. They have not done this for the location in Louisiana for Miss Robichaux's Academy. They haven't done it for the murder house. And the people who currently own the murder house are so pissed that it's basically that they're living in basically an icon, that they have filed suit against like their brokers and stuff, claiming that they had no idea that this house was an icon, and that they're pissed of all the traffic that comes to it. So SS Retro Zone says, yeah, how did Constance know that Vivian was pregnant? I know, that's one of my things. And Constance also made those violet cupcakes and those Mr. Monster. I have some stuff to catch up on and to read. I'm just taking the day off today from social media due to the 4th of July, so I'm probably going to go and read those tonight and include them in my fan theory videos. So yeah, so Constance knew that Vivian was pregnant without even being told. She knew that she was right there when hot naked butt Ben was there about to burn himself on the stove. And then those cupcakes that she made, insisted that they were for Violet. And at first we all thought that she was going to give them to her to make Violet sick. However, that's not the way it ended up. It ended up killing one of the intruders. So I mean, it kind of seemed like she had that idea in mind to save Violet, because they did end up saving Violet. You know what I mean? So, okay. So you guys let me know what you think. Again, hey, John, it's so great to have you. Again, we're reviewing the seasons of American Horror Story and the Freaks of AHS. Link to the group is in the comments. Gary, our BRT, is so sweet and linked it in there. Come join us. So again, guys, I do not think that they're actually going to film at Murder House or Miss Robichaux's Academy. If they do, they already filmed it. Or if they do, they're keeping it a secret in regards to the permits to file there. But again, I really don't think that they're ever going to film again at Murder House, because of the current owners and how pissed they are that it is an icon. So, Mr. Marshmallow says, but BRT, do you have any cake left over from your birthday? Yeah, it was BRT's birthday recently, so. Mr. Monkster says, I have a theory that in every season of AHS, there's at least one with season 1, Billie Dean, season 2 with Anne Frank. On the war, she brought herself back to life. And season 3, everyone, okay, they're still typing it. So I will definitely go back to that theory. Tommy, so great to have you, says, if you could think of a series, then what would it be, and who would be a dream cast member? If I could think of a series, I would definitely do a horror series, like a Friday the 13th, sort of like an antique-y kind of thing, where the objects are cursed and the owners are trying to get them back to the people that have been sold. It would be something like that. It would be a horror show, something like that. And a dream cast member, Whoopi Goldberg, definitely, top notch. Bryce Dallas Howard, or like Jennifer Lawrence. I love Bryce Dallas Howard and J-Law. So, and then who else? Adina Porter, definitely, and Billy Lord. So, absolutely, I would definitely include them. Fan Made in America says, OMG, yes, I want Delphine to return. It would create a great war, and they're not finished with the witches. Yes, I know. Oh my God. So, I mean, it's just, Shelby says, I expect some teasers and a poster to drop around Comic-Con or afterwards. That's what I've heard from an insider account. So guys, Comic-Con, that's San Diego. It is July 19th through the 22nd. So if we are to get something, it'll be then. Afterwards, the Witch Hunters, that's right, Fan Made in America. Ryan said that all the witches are back, so I'm really excited to get a teaser, something. So again, the teasers that you guys are watching, sadly, actually they are fan-made. They're great fan-made ones. No problem, Hater Parker, it's so great to have you. They're great fan-made ones. However, they're fan-made. So, yeah. Just know that unless it's actually on American Horror Stories social media, don't believe it. And then, of course, if you're enjoying the stream, please thumb it up. I would greatly appreciate it. And then, of course, on the theory videos, go check them out. They're on my channel. And if you like them, please thumb them up. And if I get more than 100 likes on the videos, then I'm going to make more. And if I get negatives on the videos, then I'm going to make tons more. Because you know that's how I roll. But yeah, technology has gotten so advanced that the fan-made teasers are exceptional. Like I said, American Horror Story Brazil totally got me. Catherine, it's so great to have you back. Guys, don't forget to go check out the theory videos. I have tons of news and theory videos regarding the crossover season for season 8, so come check them out. Thanks so much to all my patrons. It is because of them that I am able to give away the prizes and make all of these wonderful theory videos for you. And even $1 earns you tremendous rewards on my patron channels, or on my patron thing. So anyway, Killian, I have about 5,600 subs. I'm about to remake that public. I think I accidentally made that private, but I'm about 5,600 now. You know, to me, I really don't want a lot of subs. I love the subs and stuff. It's great. But if I get too big in my channel, we're not going to be so personable, you know? How am I going to remember that Akeem has been here maybe since like 3,000 subs? And, you know, how the people who I see on the weekly Wednesday live streams, and you know, the fact that Alicia just had a brand new baby, and so did another streamer, or so did another person who watches my channel, Catherine. And, you know, I'm kind of glad that the channel isn't getting too big, because it's very personable, and it's very cozy, and we're a very kind, accepting bunch. So if we get too big, we're going to definitely get some assholes in this group. And we don't want assholes. I mean, we definitely want assholes in the group. Don't get me wrong. Assholes are fun as hell, but they can be really rude, so you know. Killian said, yeah, the first video I saw was with your daughter. I know, and the kids still ask me now, can they do the videos with me? So okay guys, so if you have any theories, or if there's anything you want me to try to discuss real quick, let me know, because I think the thunder has stopped and I might need to stick my head out of this house and run over to Domino's for pizza. I am truly not trying to promote Domino's. I just want to run out somewhere, grab a cake, grab some pizza, because it looks like, sadly, our block party is getting a little disrupted and I'm starving. So, Shelby Miller says Ryan Murphy is an asshole, but we love him. Shelby, you are so right. I affectionately call Ryan the devil, but I praise him. So I'm not trying to be like an antichrist or something like that. It's just, you know, Ryan likes to screw with us with these details. So he is the devil, but I praise him. So it's real weird. SS Retro Zone says, I want to see Lily rap. And there is no confirmation of Lily coming back. However, she is busy. So I do expect a cameo, SS Retro Zone. Hey, Blake. Anybody? Yeah. Could you text Callie and let her know I'll come pick her up? I'm just wrapping up my live stream. Okay. Thank you. She texted and I can't text her back. Sorry, guys. Uncover the News says, Mary, how about a member of the Delphi Trust runs the government on witches and should be rounded up and asks for an ice like force or witches? Ooh, like a witch force. You know, that's kind of similar to one of the viewers saying that it's like modern Salem Day witch trials. Season 8 would be. That would be like a great thing of like, yeah, like you said, like the witch hunters, they run a section of the government and round up witches. That would be a great idea for season 8. I love that. Oh no, Kupo has arrived. It's so great to have you. Joseph Carver says, I feel like Jessica was to return, that if she was to return, that she would want to be the lead, and that it would be a huge return to AHS to attract a lot of viewers. Exactly, Joseph. I feel the exact same way, and I mentioned that in my Constance Langdon theory video, that if Constance was to come back, or even if Jessica was to headline or even be in one episode, you know American Horror Story would promote the shit out of that just to get the viewers back. So until they say something to us about it, I mean, I expect her back, but sadly, I just don't see it unless it's like a really tiny, itty bitty little cameo. I'm so sorry. I just didn't realize. I'm so sorry about my shirt. A really tiny little cameo is what she will be in order to kind of throw the point home of the murder house. But yeah, I really think that if Jessica was to even come back just for one minuscule minute, American Horror Story would promote the fuck out of that. So yeah, and the fact that they haven't worries me. So hopefully this will change. What's up, GHXTAM? It's so great to have you. Hater Parker asked, do you think we'll have a Carrie White girl / Tate character in this season, Mary? You know, I didn't think about it, but that would be great for Billie Lourd's character, especially that I predict that she'll get her powers from Papa Legba. So that would be great, that like if all of her powers all of a sudden one day bust out and she just goes crazy and she just kills a bunch of people. So Dawn, it is so great to have you here. It's so awesome that you're here. Dawn is one of my awesome patrons. Thaisa Farmiga has finished The Nun, guys. Oh no, Kupo is correct there. So I am hoping to get a cameo from her. Ryan says that all of the witches have been asked back, so it's up to their discretion whether or not they're coming back. I'm hoping that Myrtle will also show up. However, seeing as the fact that she was burned at the stake, I'm worried. So I doubt Queenie, Nan, Myrtle, Madison, and just the rest of the witches who were, you know, and Misty, the ones that were killed. Sadly, I don't think we're gonna get them back, but I want to be surprised and I want them back. Just because I don't think we're gonna get them back does not mean I don't think that they're coming back. I think that Ryan wants them all to come back so he can, it's like he said with that quote, there's gonna be so many people back that it's gonna feel like the Love Boat. So I think that he did ask even all of the dead witches back. So even if they're not going to show up in like the current season 8 storyline, maybe they'll show up in the flashbacks. Or maybe they'll show up in like history, like the history of witches. Maybe Madison will like play her great grandmother or something like that. So, and How to Be a Yandere. It's so great to have you, darling. They ask, do you think all the witches will be back? I do. I do think that all of the witches were asked back and most of them are going to be back. So, yeah. Okay, so will Marie Laveau come back? Cynthia, I want her back, okay? Cynthia, I love Angela Bassett. She is one of my favorite actresses, especially with Ryan Murphy. Elizabeth, I do not think for the storyline that they're not going to, like, put it in there out of nowhere like they did Asylum. So, sadly, but I think they will for season 9, seeing as that this is the Coven crossover, so, with Murder House. Just really quickly, I do want to finish addressing How to Be a Yandere. Okay, so all the witches have been asked back, and I think that it would be fantastic for them to show up either, like I said, in a flashback, for them to play somebody in their family's history, something such as that. So it's up to that actress's discretion to come back. Emma Roberts has basically confirmed that she is coming back. Thaisa Farmiga has not confirmed it, but she's done with The Nun. She's gotten some great reviews from it. You know, she's gotten some great pull. So as far as I'm concerned, you know, Zoe was left with Queenie and Cordelia run the school, Miss Robichaud's Academy. So as far as I'm concerned, Thaisa Farmiga should be back this season, whether it will be for one episode, because maybe she's going to address Queenie or what's going on at Miss Robichaud's Academy. But I do believe we should get something from Thaisa Farmiga this year, or somebody has taken her place at the school and the writers are going to write her off. I don't want that to happen, and I hope it doesn't. Elizabeth asks, what about Kit's kids? I don't think we're going to see them again. It's kind of been told of what happens to them. And in my mind, it seems that when Ryan tells you what happens to a character, he just leaves it and we don't get an end to it. So, guys, if you would like to hear any more of my theories, they are in my theory videos. I have one about Madison Montgomery, Constance Langdon, season 8, Billy Lord, and there's so many more to come. The 7 degrees, 7 degrees of Sarah Paulson, excuse me. Best fan theories. Even my patrons are making fan theory suggestions, and I'm making videos based on their suggestions. So if you want to be a patron, there's a link to it in the comments. Thank you all to everybody so much who has been here. I'm sorry I didn't get to every single comment. I love you all so much, but it does sound like that the storm outside has finally stopped, and I'm going to stick my nose outside so I can go pick up a pizza and a cake. Because it's 4th of July and I have allowed myself to have some GMOs today. I may feel sick as a dog tomorrow for allowing meat and GMOs into my body today, but it's okay. It's our freaking independence and we deserve it. Excuse me. Thank you so much to BRT for being here and for moderating. He's always here, even on his birthday. So give him lots of loving snaps in the comments. Thank you all for being here, even on your holiday. Happy Independence Day, especially to everybody here in the USA, even to those of you who don't celebrate it. Thank you all for your support, and you were all incredible. See you next Wednesday, and please subscribe because there's tons more theory videos coming at you. Bye, guys.